What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf preview. I have my friend Dominic Rich. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, man. You drop points, of course, as a City fan. I'm doing good. But as you guys know, I'm here to give an opposition fans perspective. So don't expect me to be rooting for Liverpool. Okay? I might predict you to win some, might predict you to lose one or two, and draw a few as well. So always remember that. Always remember that. So, but I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Apart from, I have life, I have health and strength. You know what I mean? How are you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just looking forward to see Liverpool bounce back. That's all I care about. It's New Year. Happy New Year's to every one of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. But I want Liverpool to start to get back to winning ways. Thiago Alcantara is back. Should he start in this game, Dominic?
All right, you're coming on hot here. I think from what we saw from the last two games where you drop points, this is a rare occurrence where Liverpool draw back-to-back games. And in your last 5 games, you have not been at your best. You have 3 draws in your last 5 and a total of 6 draws this season. So half the draws you picked up this season happened in the last couple weeks. I think you guys are lacking that player that's going to cut apart defenses and cut apart, that final third. Those balls in the final third to Mane, Salah, Firmino to just run on to and blast in the back of the net. It's lacking. You guys are dependent on Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson to whip him in the box quite too often. And, Trent has been a little off his pace since he picked up the injury. Robertson has been good still. Trent is coming back to form because I did see that pass. I did see a wicked pass. He passed that found its way to Mane. Maybe it got there by chance, or maybe it was just genius. But he's getting back to full fitness. But his form is not 100% still. I think Thiago could be that man to push more forward balls than back and sideways. So he will be an asset to Liverpool against a very gritty Southampton team coming up this weekend.
Most definitely, most definitely. I think I'm looking forward to see him start in this game. But before we get into it and talk about Liverpool, we want to talk about the opponent just a little bit. Southampton, because this season they has been doing really good, especially away from home. But at home, they're not doing too good. But Liverpool up against a Southampton team. We see them play against Manchester City. Manchester City scraped to beat them by 1-0, but I think they play very good in that game. And Southampton has been very good, but Danny Ings not in the Southampton team. Do you think he's going to be a major miss for Southampton coming to this game?
Of course, and seeing that he is a former Liverpool man, he would have relished coming up against his old club here. Remember the last time you guys played them? He did well. He did well in the first game of the season, though, not the second game. The first game, so it was a 2-0 win for Liverpool. It was a 2-1 win for Liverpool, as I could recall. And
Danny scored.
Going back to that game, yep, it was a gift. It was a gift. I could remember
by
that.
Yep,
it was a gift. Danny Ings scored one. Salah and Sadio Mane and Firmino scored the 2 goals for Liverpool. So it wasn't a pushover. The second game was a pushover where Liverpool won 4-0. And in the last 10 meetings in our competitions, Liverpool has 6 wins. All of those wins coming in the Premier League. 1 loss, 1 draw in the Premier League, and you guys did get knocked out in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup a couple seasons ago when you did lose 1-0 in 2 legs against Southampton. So that's the only place they got joy against Liverpool. If we want to go further back to when Southampton last had some joy in the Premier League against Liverpool, it has to be 20. Damn, this is when was that? It was 2015-16 season when Liverpool just acquired Klopp and, it was a transition, it was a 3-2 home win for Southampton. They would need to channel the energy from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and actually pull off a win here. I think they have it in them to get a result, seeing that Liverpool has been terrible on the road this season. They do have it in them. They do. Players still remaining from that win. Shane Long, Ryan Bertrand is still there. And Fraser Forster is now on the bench. He was in goal. And those are the only players that are actually left there. Romeo as well. Don't forget Romeo. Virgil van Dijk used to play for Southampton those days. So not a lot of people left from that team. On the bench, there is actually only James Ward-Prowse. Ronald Koeman was the manager. Sadio Mane came off the bench and scored twice against his current club. So you guys actually sucked the life out of Southampton. We have known that this has been a feeder club for Liverpool on a few occasions. Not as many times as people may think, but you guys have been they have been a feeder club for you. I know Danny Ings is a very important player, but what about James Ward-Prowse? How you feel about this guy?
One thing I have to say about him is a very good player, and Liverpool must watch this guy this season if we are really scouting someone, because when you look at it, when Southampton get a lot of free kick, he stepped up. And he stepped up and scored. 90% of the time, he banged in him free kick. So Liverpool has to avoid giving away foul free kick around the edge of the box. Because this guy he get 3 free kick, he scored 3. He's that good, just like David Beckham. But he's a very good player. And I don't know why big team haven't picked him up yet. He's a solid player and Liverpool has to watch out for him. Gritty inside the midfield.
Well, in that last loss in the Premier League against Southampton, only Divock Origi and Jordan Henderson remain from that Jurgen Klopp squad. Everybody else is literally gone from the club. You're talking about names like Sturridge, Philip Coutinho, Adam Lallana, Joe Allen. You have Emre Can. When I look back at these Liverpool teams, bro, you guys are really trash,
Definitely.
These teams are really bad, bro. And it's like, damn, you guys have came a long, long, long way. You have came a long way.
Definitely.
But look, we talk about the opposition. We know that Ralph Hasenhüttl, Southampton's manager, has done a great job after, they got battered last season, 9-0 from Leicester. They bounced back really well. But Hasenhüttl against Liverpool, 3 games, 3 losses. Against Klopp, 4 games, 4 losses. This is not a good adversary to come up against. He does not do well against Klopp. He does not do well against Liverpool. It's going to take a hell of a performance for them to get something from this game. I think James Ward-Prowse, Che Adams, if Moussa Djenepo plays, these guys will be key men. Romeo in the midfield, Bednarek and Vestergaard, and of course, McCarthy in goal will be very, very key. Also, look out for the young Kyle Walker-Peters. He has been playing very, very well this season. The man who came in from Tottenham Hotspur. Ryan, give me your starting 11 for Liverpool here.
Well, definitely I will go Alisson Becker in goal. That is a must. I will definitely go with Reece Williams at centre-back partner with Fabinho. I think he's much better on the ground because Southampton is a team where play the football on the ground. They're not going to play too many long ball. Philip was good at that against Newcastle. He put in a solid game. I think him do okay, but make few mistakes. I think Klopp will definitely adjust that and bring him back the youngster for him and partner with Fabinho. Roberts at left back, Chen at right back in the midfield.
Wait, take your time with the midfield. I'm curious to hear who you gonna play. Who you got?
Definitely. There's no doubt about that. Thiago Alcantara sit in front of the defense. He will definitely spray the ball all over the pitch. He will make a difference. With Gini, he rests for the game against Newcastle. So he's going to play definitely. And Jordan Henderson, that is a solid midfield. Salah, Mane, Roberto up front. I think definitely with this strong team with Thiago Alcantara, I know a lot of Liverpool fans buzzing about this player. He will make the difference against Southampton. And I believe we're going to back to winning ways. after two disappointed performance. That's my starting lineup. What would you change in the midfield? Because most of the thing in the midfield,
Nothing.
nothing. So
That,
perfect.
that's the start. I don't know if it's perfect. Well, let's wait and see how the match ends. But I think it's a solid. That's the team I would have went with. I think, to be honest, you guys are missing the services big time of Diego Jota.
Definitely, definitely.
He was the one that gave you guys the spark off the
And
bench or even when he played.
he give us
Missing.
something different. He give us something different where teams start to pick out okay, it's not three of them now, it's four of them now. So when them pay attention and Salah man, he get a lot of room to do the damage. But don't worry, we have this weapon, Thiago Alcantara.
I think
Thiago
you're.
Alcantara.
I think you're. You think you. I think you're hyping him up a little bit too much, man. You're putting a little too much pressure on the man because you.
No, he's a
You know
world class.
why?
You know why I
I
am
know
so
that. But
happy?
listen to me. I know you're happy he's back, but hear me out. You hyping up the man and putting so much pressure on the man. He just came back. He's gonna get injured again if you keep acting like this. I
Okay,
guarantee that.
okay,
Take it easy, bro.
okay.
And you Liverpool fans, take it easy, man. Just one game at a time. The man is coming back to full fitness. Allow him. Let him do his thing. You're putting too much pressure on the man. He reads social media. He probably watch a few YouTube videos. He's gonna be like, oh man, there these guys go again. But last but not least, how you think Klopp would approach this game after back-to-back draws? Do you think he goes all out? Or do you think he takes like a more not laid back, a more pragmatic approach to this Southampton game, where Southampton has been very good in the league this season? Right now, Southampton are 9th. They have 7 wins, only 2 wins less than what Liverpool's have achieved this season. Southampton got 26 points. So a win here would only take them 4 points behind Liverpool. Do you think Klopp would actually, how you think he would approach this game?
Definitely, he will approach just like him approaching Newcastle and the West Brom game. If you look at the 2 game we draw, team don't really create a lot of opportunity against us. The Newcastle game, that show we can learn a lot of things from that, because in the West Brom game, in the second half, we did not create a lot of opportunity. In the first half, in the West Brom game, we create a lot of opportunity and we didn't make use of it. But we have to learn and finish our chance. I hope Salah, Roberto Firmino, and Sadio Mane finish them chance. And when we get in the final third, these are the details. The final pass has to much better. We have to control the ball much better and put away with chance. Chance is what win football game. And against this Southampton team, is not Newcastle. It's not West Brom. Southampton is more devastated on the counter. They have players we can really, really outweigh. We're not talking about one player. We're not talking about 2. We're talking about 3, 4, 5 Southampton players we can really put together and hurt us. So we have to take our chance. Do not give away no free kick at edge of the box, and we'll definitely be okay in this game. I am going to predict it. Before you ask me, this is the first time for this season where I really struggle to come up with a prediction. Trust me, Dominic, I'm not lying to you. But I am a guy that confident. I am a believer in this team. I believe this team can get back, and I'm going to predict a Liverpool 2-1. How do you feel about that?
Bro, as a City fan, I'm going to continue the trend. I'm going to predict you guys to win again. I'm going to predict you to win again. It's up to you if you want to go and drop points, because Southampton, they're no joke team, and they will be looking forward to this game. You're gonna be on the road. You guys have not played well on the road. I won't be surprised if you draw it again. But I'm gonna back the more quality team here and say you guys win the game 1-0, close 1-0, 1-0. Before we wrap this video up, fun question. If there's one Southampton player you could buy right now after taking Mane and Van Dijk and a few others who have passed through Southampton, ended up at Liverpool, who would you sign? Which one would you sign right now?
Well, definitely this guy has been impressed me. The centre back, he wear the number 4. He's very tall. Can play with the ball at him foot. Yes, that guy is a steal. That guy, if he can have quality player around him, a quality goalkeeper, he can be the next Virgil van Dijk. But I know him very young and him been in the Premier League for a good while now.
He's not that young, you know.
Yeah, 27, 28 is not bad.
Yeah,
That
he's
in him
not
peak.
that young. Yeah, but still, you know what I mean? Vestigard. Let me see how old Vestigard is. He's 28. Yeah, that's what I'm telling
Yeah.
you. He ain't that young.
Yeah. Bro, I do the research, you know. I do the research on him already. So
He ain't that young. But
28 is at peak at a defender. That's where he learn a lot of stuff already. So I would definitely sign him in the January. Can make Liverpool a difference.
well said, well said. Neat player. Neat player. So look, thanks for having me again doing this preview. We don't want to drag this one on way too long. You know, the last one we did was like 23 minutes. The first one was like 13. So we're looking for that sweet spot around 10 to 15 minutes. And we're going 17 minutes right now. So, guys, you know, have a happy new year. Stay safe. Ryan, thanks for having me on again. I'm predicting a Liverpool win. And, you know, all the best to both teams.
Thank you very much for coming on, man. Happy New Year's. Thank you very much, guys, for your support. 2020 has been a great year for the channel. Continue supporting Ryan LFC. Share the video. Thank you very much for watching. Happy New Year's. Until next time, from your boy Ryan LFC and Dominic Rich, we like to say,
Peace out. Rich.
Squad.
Guys, if you're wondering, my link would be in the description box down below if you want to find my if you don't know about me yet and you want to find my channel. All right, so peace out, man.
Thank you.